Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. We are in Huntington, West Virginia, and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home field of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Marshall will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the first swing today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to throw. It's King. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's King. Pass is caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's second down after that completion. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kurt, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Payne. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now it's 2nd down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over their running back so far.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for his big tight end. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Haynes. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Caught by the receiver. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. To throw, it's King. The pocket breaking down. And is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's King. Running back grabs it on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A play action looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off a play action, and you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's King. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Spinning out of the tackle. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Yellow Jackets looking to keep this drive rolling. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets have first and 10 here. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Gets loose. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Allen.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Payne. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. It's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. 1st down to the 48. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Payne. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bird.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's King. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The Yellow Jackets will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Throws it to the right. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hand. It's Roberts.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to throw here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, he spins free. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake. Look at the pass it. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the ground, it's Roberts. In the clear at the 25. Couldn't quite get to the marker, just short of it. 4th down now.
Wow, that's a great effort here by the running back, but he's still a little bit short of the line to gain. Now we got a tough decision to make coming from the sideline.
Punt team ready to boot it away. See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Yellow Jackets starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Second down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Wide open downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. No chance to catch him there. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy, and what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Important second down play coming up. Running back with the football. Gets the first and still running.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he released it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's King. It's a short completion of the tight end. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Stockton.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it second and short. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at midfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using his legs. It's Haynes. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And it's caught across the middle. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Yellow Jackets line up on 1st and 10 now. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's King. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a 1st down.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? That's caught. It's Roberts. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's reeled in. It's Norton.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense clicking now. It's another 1st down at the 45. And now the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That's reeled in. It's Norton. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Dropping back. It's King. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Yellow Jackets will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. He breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside.
Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
But it's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They're still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he's looking deep. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's King. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
On first down, it's play action. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Leaning on the run game here late. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The back in motion now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Looking downfield, it's King. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Yellow Jackets looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeps it on the draw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.